Hello friend, welcome to back my channel, Old Coins History. Today video the 1992 United States quarter dollar, part of the Washington quarter series, represents a crucial numismatic artifact that not only symbolizes as the fourth coin denomination in the U.S. decimal coinage system following the penny, nickel, and dime, the quarter occupies a significant place in both commerce and culture. The 1992 issue belongs to the long-running Washington quarter series, which began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design was originally intended as a one-year commemorative issue, but its widespread popularity and acceptance led to it becoming a permanent fixture of U.S. coinage. The 1992 quarter is especially notable because it stands at the threshold between the traditional copper-nickel-clad coins and the resurgence of silver coinage in proof sets, marking the transition toward the state quarters program that would begin in 1999. On the obverse of the 1992 quarter is a portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. JFR subtly located near the truncation of Washington's neck. The profile is stately and dignified, capturing Washington in a neoclassical style that emphasizes both his leadership and stoic demeanor. His image faces left, and the hair is styled in the colonial fashion with a ribbon at the back. Surrounding the busts are the inscriptions, "Liberty above, in God we trust," to the left, and the date, 1992, at the bottom. 4 quarters minted at the Philadelphia Mint, the coin carries no mint mark, while those from the Denver Mint display a D mint to the right of the ponytail, just above the date. Coins from the San Francisco Mint are marked with an S, and these were struck as proofs, either in standard copper-nickel or in 90% silver for special collector's editions. The reverse side of the 1992 quarter, eagle design, also created by Flanagan, which remained in use from 1932 until 1998. This design features a majestic bald eagle, the national bird of the United States, standing boldly with wings spread, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talon symbol, military readiness. Below the arrows lies an olive branch, representing a desire for peace. The eagle's body language, positioning, and symbolic elements collectively convey the balance of American strength and diplomacy. Above the eagle are the inscriptions United States of America and E pluribus unum, Latin for out of many, one signifying the union of the individual states into a single nation. Below the eagle is the denomination quarter dollar, marking the coin's face value of 25 cents. From a technical perspective, the 1992 Washington quarter was struck with the standard clad composition. This structure was introduced in 1965 to replace the previous 90% silver content, which had become financially unviable due to rising silver prices. The coin has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, a thickness of 1.75 millimeters, and a mass of 5.67 grams. Its reeded edges series of small vertical grooves serves both an aesthetic and anti-counterfeiting function, originally introduced to prevent fraudulent shaving of precious metals from the edge of silver coins. In terms of mintage, the 1992 quarter was produced in high quantities, with the Philadelphia Mint producing 384,764,000 coins, and the Denver Mint minting 389,777,107 coins. The San Francisco Mint struck 2,858,981 clad proof coins and 1,317,579 silver proof coins, reflecting the growing interest of collectors in the 1990s. These silver proofs were issued as part of the 1992 silver proof set, marking a reintroduction of 90% silver coinage in special mint products for collectors. After a long hiatus since 1964, this silver composition attracted significant attention from numismatists who sought a nostalgic connection to pre-1965 silver coinage. Consequently, 1992 is notable for being the first year the U.S. Mint offered both clad and silver proof sets side by side, setting a trend that continued through the state quarters era. The economic and cultural. The United States was entering a new era, post-Cold War, with significant changes in geopolitics and economics. Domestically, the country faced a recession that influenced federal monetary policy and public sentiment. Yet, despite economic fluctuations, coinage production remained robust, driven by continued use of physical currency in everyday transactions. The 1992 quarter became an emblem of consistency in a time of change. Its design unaltered while the nation evolved rapidly around it. It also marked one of the final full years before the massive revamping of U.S. coinage aesthetics. That would begin in 1999 with the introduction of the state quarters program, a monumental shift that reinvigorated public interest in coin collecting. From a collectability standpoint, the 1992 quarter in general circulation is not considered rare, given its high mintage. However, high-grade uncirculated examples, especially those certified by third-party grading services such as PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can command premiums, particularly those graded MS67 or higher. Additionally, 1992 silver-proof quarters have higher collectible value, especially when retained in their original government packaging and in pristine PR69 or PR70 condition. Errors from this year are relatively scarce but can include die, clashes, off-center strikes, or doubled dice features that attract error coin collectors. Some rare instances of transitional errors, such as using a proof die on a clad planchette or vice versa, have been documented. Further increasing the intrigue of coins from this minting year, the 1992 larger historical narrative of the Washington Quarter series, it bridges the classic eagle reverse and the dynamic state quarters that would soon follow. It sits within a period where design stagnation had begun to concern collectors, but also where nostalgia and renewed collector interest were rekindled by special products like the silver-proof sets. It is a reminder of how even a common circulation coin can reflect the broader economic, artistic, and technological currents of its time. In terms of educational and historical value, the 1992 quarter provides a rich case study in American coin design evolution, the shifting priorities of the U.S. Mint, and the public's evolving relationship with coinage. From its design rooted in the early 20th century to its role in the dawn of modern numismatics, this coin represents more than just monetary value. It is a compact history lesson. It has been handled by millions of Americans, exchanged across coffee counters, used in vending machines, saved in piggy banks, and studied by numismatists. Every scratch and ding tells a part of the story of a year in America's life. Furthermore, this coin also represents the changing nature of coin collecting itself. The 1990s were a pivotal decade that saw the introduction of enhanced coin packaging, official mint sets, proof sets, and a gradual move toward making coin collecting accessible to families, schools, and young hobbyists. Coins like the 1992 quarter were often the gateway into the hobby collected, not because of their immediate rarity, but for their familiarity and the ease with which they could be found in everyday life. In summary, the 1992 United States quarter dollar is a coin with deep numismatic roots, practical utility, and broad cultural resonance. It captures the American spirit through its bold eagle design and dignified portrayal of George Washington. It stands as a testament to continuity amid change, bridging the past and the future of American coinage. Though not rare in the traditional sense, its legacy is significant. It is a humble yet powerful artifact that reminds us that history often resides in our very pockets. Next, COI in the 1998 United States quarter dollar, commonly known as the Washington quarter, represents one of the final issues of the original eagle reverse design that was first introduced in 1932. This quarter, minted before the launch of the famous 50-state quarters program in 1999, holds a unique place in American numismatic history. As a part of the standard circulation coinage of the United States Mint, the 1998 quarter showcases a rich combination of design, tradition, another coin in everyday use. It is actually embedded with significance that connects to America's economic framework, its national identity, and its commitment to civic symbolism. To begin with, the obverse of the 1998 quarter features the well-known profile portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States. This design was originally sculpted by John Flanagan and has been used consistently on the obverse of quarters since 1932, though with various slight modifications over the decades, arched above the motto, "In God We Trust," to the left, and the date, 1998, placed just below the portrait. Under Washington's neck lies the designer's initials, JFD. This classic image reinforces George Washington's revered status in American heritage and provides a stable. The 1998 quarter still features the original heraldic eagle design that had graced the reverse of quarters since 1932. This motif displays a bald eagle with wings spread, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons symbolizing readiness for war, while an olive branch lies below, representing peace. At the bottom is the denomination quarter dollar. This imagery conveys the dual themes of strength and diplomacy, core to American values during the 20th century. State Quarters Program, making the 1998 issue one of the last with this enduring classic reverse. In terms of specifications, the 1998 quarter has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, 0.955 inches, a thickness of 1.75 millimeters, and a mass of 5.67 grams. The coin has a reeded edge, a typical feature of many American coins designed to deter counterfeiting and prevent the shaving of precious metals. Facilities in 1998, Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S, coins bearing the P and D mint marks, were intended for circulation. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 896 million quarters, while the Denver Mint contributed more than 821 million. The San Francisco Mint struck approximately 2.1 million proof coins. The large mintage numbers suggest the 1998 quarter is relatively common in circulation and easy to obtain in average circulated condition, though certain proof or high-grade uncirculated examples are sought after by collectors. From a numismatic perspective, but condition and type play a crucial role in its value. Circulated examples typically hold only face value, whereas coins graded MS-65 or higher mint state can fetch slightly higher prices from collectors, which was struck in 90% silver and sold as part of the U.S. Mint's annual silver proof set, are especially prized. These silver proofs can be worth several dollars depending on condition and market demand. Collectors also look for errors and varieties, such as off-center strikes, and value. The 1998 quarter also holds historical significance due to its position at the cusp of a numismatic transformation in coin collecting. As a result, the 1998 quarter is sometimes seen as the last of the old guard, a symbol of the traditional era of American coinage. It began to celebrate the diversity and heritage of each state. This makes the 1998 quarter a sort of transition token, a reminder of both where U.S. coinage had been and where it was about to go. For modern collectors, into the broader world of numismatics, it provides a foundation for understanding the technical aspects of minting, the importance of condition and preservation, and the cultural weight coins can carry. When preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, it becomes a shining artifact of craftsmanship and design. Coin grading services like PCGs or NGC occasionally certify 1998 quarters with high grades such as MS-67 or MS-68. It helps students and budding numismatists explore aspects such as American symbolism, metallic composition, mint marks, economic history, and the evolution of design and currency. It also provides a gateway to explore larger questions like the role of national leaders in civic imagery or the tension between tradition and innovation in government-issued money. The Washington quarter is often used in history classrooms to demonstrate how national figures are memorialized and why their representation remains relatively unchanged for so long in everyday use. The quarter is a crucial component of American commerce, valued at 25 cents. It is often used for parking meters, vending machines, laundromats, and small transactions. Though digital payments have begun to reduce reliance on physical coins, quarters, especially from the 1990s, still circulate widely. The 1998 quarter continues to serve Americans in daily exchanges, more than 2 decades after it was first minted. In closing and transition, it represents the culmination of decades of traditional coinage before a bold new era of state-focused design began. It ties back to America's roots both in its leadership and its values, from school desks to collector binders, from mint rolls to antique shops. The 1998 quarter remains a testament to the enduring nature of American coinage. Its place in numismatic history is secure not for its rarity, but for its role as a final salute to the steadfast symbols of a nation on the verge of numismatic rebirth.